Are you kidding me? We still not live? Yo. What's it? What part of the live am I on right now? Huh? Is it starting from the beginning? Oh no, it's live now. Now we live. What the hell, YouTube? I've been live for over 6 minutes. I've been live for 6 minutes, and they just now seeing me. You know what, YouTube? You know I can't say nothing. You know I can't say nothing. But Dan, what's up with it, man? You already know what it is. You know what type of time I'm on. It's your boy. I've been live for over 4 minutes. I don't know why it just came on now. I don't know what the hell's going on. But let me know if you can see me. Let me know if you can hear me. We got lots and lots to talk about, man. Because y'all been having some favorite people that just ain't really show up today, man. I'm gonna crack open these new glasses. They not new. Got some dust particles in them, but we're not gonna rinse them out because that's how we ride. That's how we ride. I don't know what the hell went on, y'all. I've been live since 9 o'clock. I don't know why it took forever for this damn thing to show up live for y'all. YouTube was probably trying to find. They probably saw the waves and didn't know what was going on. That's probably what was happening. But what's up with it, y'all? What's up with it? What's up with all my peoples out there, man? Get some time to get this thing percolating. Yeah, man. Combine. Looking crazy. No, I don't want to hear nobody say nothing about George Pickens. I tried to tell y'all about the boy. I tried to tell you about the boy. You know, he got hurt. Yeah. Look. Boy could run, no? I try to tell y'all. You ain't want to listen. Y'all ain't want to listen. Honcho Raider Carlos making fake accounts of you. Why would he do that? Why would he do that? That don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. Alave, I try to tell y'all about these boys, man. Look, I'm a Michigan guy. I had to deal with Alave, man. I had to deal with Garrett Wilson. Christian Watson looked good. We're gonna get into all that. On the Henny. Nah, I'm not on the Henny tonight, man. I'm just drinking a little Stella. Gotta keep it light. I gotta get up early in the morning. Watson stock is rising to some degree. But you never know, man. You never know. You never really know. But for the people in the chat, man, if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. If you want to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, they're both at Raider Honcho. Check out RaiderHoncho.com. Become a member today. Get in the link in the description. After today, Burke seems realistic at 22. I'm gonna tell you what. I told you this last week. I'm not as high on Burks as everybody else is. I'm really not. Man. I can tell you 3 or 4 receivers that I like better than Burks. And it has nothing to do with his skills. I'm just not that big on him. Alave, number 1 on the Raiders board. No. I don't think so. Number 1 is what? Wide receiver? I don't think so. Only because, I'm not sure how Alave would necessarily, and you don't got to post the times, man. You think I didn't see the shit? I just don't know if Alave helps us in the red zone as much as some other receivers. You know what I'm saying? Because to go get Alave in the first round at 22 would be risky, knowing that Sky Moore will be there in the second round. And Sky Moore only being an inch shorter, right? 2 inches shorter. I like Sky Moore. And if you can get Sky Moore in the second, then I'm still going to use that first round pick on a stud linebacker, defensive tackle, things like that. But let me give you some receivers. Shout out to Luis Gonzalez, man. Appreciate the super. Big Honcho, Chris, Alave, and Watson showed out. I know Watson showed out. But again, Watson to me is not going to be a first round pick. So I don't think it's necessary to go wide receiver at 22 when this is a deep receiver class. It's a deep receiver class. Lolo, I get it, bro, but there's more than one. Like, Dotson from Penn State to me is better than Olave. That's just my opinion. I think Dotson is better than Olave. I could be wrong, but to me, and obviously it's splitting hairs, right? I mean, you like what you like. Tober did look nice. But I'm not talking about as far as just talent. I'm talking about as far as like value. Value. You can't go wide receiver at number 22 for Olave and risk not getting a solid linebacker, not getting a solid corner, not getting a solid defensive tackle. Like those are the things. I ain't saying it has to be Olave. I was just wondering your thoughts after seeing his tape. But I mean, I've been seeing Olave a long time. To me, his 40 didn't change nothing for me. His 40 didn't change nothing for me. Because, like I said, Henry Ruggs was a super fast 40. He wasn't my top 3 receivers in that draft. Although Olave is one of the best route runners in this draft, I'm just not, he's not a receiver I would take at 22 right now. Right now. Right now. We don't want a Gruden Mayock, aka yeah, exactly. Like I like Olave, but I just don't know at 22 if that's the move I'm making. And like I said, man, I really like Dotson from Penn State. I love George Pickens, 6'3", right? 6'3". You could give him the ball in the red zone. I really like Justin Ross from Clemson, 6'4". I want a big body receiver, man. I really do. I want a big body receiver. And I just think that did everybody have Olave that high before he ran a 4.2? So to me, the 40 isn't the, you know what I mean? It's not like the 40 was the icing on the cake. I think Olave is good, but I just don't know if he's a guy that I'm gonna go get at 22, right? Because I also like Khalil Shakur from Boise State. I like him. Like there's so many guys that, and I'm just going through some notes right now. There's so many guys that you're gonna be able to have a chance at. I mean, you talk about Christian Watson at 6'5". He's not gonna be a first round guy. So you can get quality talent. Right? You can get quality talent in the back end of this second round. Right? Like you absolutely can. There's a guy that nobody's talking about. There's a guy nobody's talking about that I could see you getting a shot, you taking a shot on him late in the draft. Let me see if I got him on my phone. You're talking about Dejon Dixon from Nickel State, 6'4", 200 pounds. Boy's a stud. But when you talk about kind of sleeper picks, you gotta be looking at guys like Khalil Shakur. You got to be looking at Dotson. There's a lot of value here. There's a lot of value here from the wide receiver position. I think cornerback is a great need for us to go early on. I think linebackers a need to go early on, and I think defensive tackle is a need to go early on. Sold Sauce Gardner, a track hawk. He said he wants to be a Raider. Kevin Trout, is that a fact? Is that fact? Almost said Tupac full name. I did. Lave plays fast and runs excellent routes. Everything Ruggs gave you and more, but Watson in the second is a steal. I just think that at 22, the flashy receiver to me is just not going to get it done, especially when you think about the amount of talent that's in free agency when it comes to receivers. Like, I just think that if you're gonna go young, we need to go young at corner. We need to go young at linebacker. We need to go young offensive line. Like there's certain things that we need to go young at. I'm not taking. I just don't. There's not a receiver I would take at 22 over Wyatt at defensive tackle. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just not gonna happen for me. For me, and it doesn't have to be like that for y'all. But in my opinion, when you talk about the things we need in the first round, I mean, right tackle, left guard, wide receiver, DT, corner, linebacker. Like, there's so many things we need on this team that, like, I just don't think that wide receiver is going to get it done for me. OG Face says bugging. Who's bugging? Who's bugging? I know you're not saying I'm bugging. I ain't even start drinking yet. Oh, damn, you see the boy, y'all better stop playing with me. Who's bugging, OG Fade? I know you're not saying I'm bugging. I ain't bugging. Man, I try to tell anyone that would listen, Olave is that guy 426, but he is the best route runner in the class, and also can't wait to see the linebackers. Yeah, I can't wait to see the linebackers. Quit. Appreciate the super. I just anybody who didn't know Olave was already good, like y'all don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all just don't be watching. I mean, I'm a Michigan guy, so I watch a lot of Olave. Like I've been seeing him. I watch him. I already knew he was a stud. I already knew he was a stud, but the thing is that even if we have a stud wide receiver, we don't necessarily get better if that stud wide receiver doesn't help us in the red zone. I know it helps us taking the top off the defense, but I still need some threats in the red zone, man. I want a bigger body receiver, yo. Kevin, appreciate it. Sauce Gardner was dead ass. Damn, okay, but he's not going to be a Raider. You wouldn't take Traylon Burks at 22. I wouldn't. It's just, you know what it is, and I was watching some highlights the other day with Lil Honcho, and it was something about Burks that just didn't look fluid to me. It just didn't look fluid to me. Watch the speed, Honcho. Y'all gotta stop thinking that speed is everything, man. It's not everything. Now, I will say that I like Drake more than I like Burks. I mean, shit, if Drake is at 22, then I might have to go do that. It's just something about Burks that just doesn't look fluid to me. AJ Brown. But AJ Brown looks a little more fluid with Burks just looked like he was like chugging along too much. Like it just doesn't look. And guys, like I don't know why this is argumentative for me to just say like a 4.2 doesn't mean anything to me. It doesn't. It doesn't. Like that's not the end all be all to me. Like whether you're a cornerback or a wide receiver. But I do like Drake over Burks. I do. And it's not because he ran a 4.5, because if I'm not mistaken, like he didn't look smooth in that 40, and 40s aren't everything. Just like I'm saying a 4.2 isn't everything. A 4.5 doesn't really mean nothing to me either. Burks just doesn't look fluid to me. Like it's something about it, man. It's almost like when I watch Darren Waller run. Like Darren Waller doesn't look fluid to me. Like he can't give you no sauce. Like he's like lumbering along. But there's a lot of speed at that wide receiver position in this draft, and you can get it in every round. I'm not trying to say Olave's not good, because I already know he's good. He was already in the guys that I like, that I thought the Raiders would have a chance to get. First of all, I like Olave more than I liked Wilson from Ohio State. But I like Dotson from Penn State. Like I like Khalil Shakur. I like Sky Moore. I like George Pickens. Like there's just certain receivers I like. I think they should start running the 40 with a football in their hand. Honestly. And I try to tell you about Pickens forever. I've been saying this shit before the season ended, that there's a guy from Georgia who's hurt right now, but I would draft him. And it's not taking nothing away. I'm just trying to add some context, some perspective to it, that a guy can run a 4.2. It doesn't mean nothing to me. Can he juke? Now, in Olave's case, Olave's the real deal. Christian Watkins looks good, though. I was upset that Drake London's not as tall as they said. But like I said, man, I like Chris Olave, but If I could get a Dotson in the second round, if I can get a Sky Moore in the second round, if I could get a George Pickens later, if I could get, there's just so many guys. If I can get Shakur later, Shakur, I'm gonna just call him fucking Shakur. I don't give a damn. There's so many guys that would give me value later that I'm not tripping off taking a receiver at 22. Exactly. EC, like Pickens said he models after AJ Green, need a red zone threat. Yeah. Like I don't want to just get somebody who we're gonna throw the ball too deep. Yes, I want that. But that can't be the end all be all. That can't be the end all be all. Honcho, I like Pickens in the second round and maybe Calvin Austin in the late rounds to be a punt return. I wouldn't mind that. Appreciate the super Raider for life 2273. Appreciate you. Yeah, first of all, I don't think Olave is gonna be there at 22. First of all, but if Olave's there and Nakobe Dean is there, I'm taking Nakobe Dean. That's just me. That's just me. Right? I like Nakobe Dean. We need a guy who can play in space sideline to sideline. Yes, he might not be the greatest getting off blocks, but at the end of the day, we need some coverage linebackers. We need some linebackers that can fucking run. You can't run a 4-2-5 or 3-4 and not have linebackers that can't run. Of course, there's interest, but I mean, I can't take a wide receiver that's not Drake at 22 over Nakobe Dean. Nakobe is a fucking stud. Absolute stud. Absolutely. Watson 6'4" with blazing speed for his size. No, Watson is the truth. Watson is the truth. But I would rather a guy like Watson than Olave because it's like I already got the route runner in Renfro. Now, I understand Olave can take the top off, but he's still slightly small, in my opinion. Pause. He's a smaller guy. I want a bigger body receiver on the outside. I want what I thought Brian Edwards was going to be. I want a guy 6'3", 6'4", that can run a 4.4, that can go up for the ball, and also, after he makes a catch, can go do something with it, which is why I like Drake. You would prefer Lloyd, but there's no way Lloyd is going to be there at 22. So you got to remember, when I'm saying the guys that I want or the guys I prefer, it's also about who I think is going to be available, right? It's also about who I think is going to be available. Do you see any player the Raiders could trade up for? Possibly Sauce? Nah. I wouldn't trade up for Sauce because there's a lot of corners that I like in this draft too. If I'm going to trade up, it'll be for Lloyd. If I'm going to trade up, it'd be for Lloyd. I would trade up if it meant I'm going to get Drake. I would trade up if it meant I need to get Nakobe. And we just saw those guys weren't going to fall to us. But outside of that, I wouldn't trade up for Sauce because I like Trent McDuffie, right? I actually like Andrew Booth probably more than I like McDuffie. I love the boy from Florida, Alam. I love Alam, right? There's just guys that, I mean, Kyler Gordon is decent. I ain't fucking with JoJo really, but there's a lot of guys. I mean, I like Kobe Bryant, right, from Cincinnati. Like there's just a lot of guys, man. There's a lot of guys that can play. I'm not going to get Sauce. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. I'm not trading up. I like Tariq Woolen. Like there's guys you can be able to get late. There's going to be guys you can get late. Or guys that will just fall to you that you don't have to trade up for. Alam is a fucking animal. Straight like that. The fact that Olave runs such great routes and runs that fast is his different. I would trade up for dude. Yeah, but if you kept our team exactly the same as it is right now and added Devontae Adams, I don't think, excuse me, I don't think that makes us a Super Bowl team. So why would I think that getting Olave makes us a Super Bowl team? Pacing, I appreciate the super. But so the thing is for me is like, what is it going to take for our team to be built to win a Super Bowl? Right? Well, the way that think about this, right? The way the NFL is being built, COVID, get out of here. The way the NFL is being built, you're going to be playing a lot of 4-2-5s. You're going to play a lot of nickel. So you need cornerbacks. The one position the Raiders really don't have anything at is cornerback. So how can I sit here and look at all these young, wild animal, heathen dogs that play the cornerback position and feel like I can't invest a few picks on that? Philip, what's up? Right? Like, for me to come out in this draft and be able to get a Kobe Bryant and an Alam, I don't even care what receivers we get at that point. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, we can't keep getting these receivers and think that's going to be the end all be all. We lost a lot of games with Henry Ruggs. I don't know if Stephon Gilmore's headed to Vegas. I'm not really happy about that. Honcho, what you think about CB's Booth? I just said it, agent. I think I like Booth more than McDuffie, but they're both good players. They're both good players. And you know what I like about the corners this year is they're so rangy. I mean, even McDuffie's a little on the shorter side, being 5'11". But like you're talking about Booth being 6 foot, Sauce is 6'3", which he'll probably come down a little bit from that. Alam is 6'2", right? Who else did I like? Kyler Gordon is freaking 6 foot. JoJo is 6'1". Tyreek Woolen is 6'4". These guys are big corners. And you know me. I love a rangy cornerback, yo. I love a rangy cornerback. You know what I'm saying? Where's my man Kobe at? Kobe Bryant is 6'1". Like, these are big corners, man. These are big, big corners. Man. I remember the days of the cornerbacks being 5'7" when I thought I had a shot. I'm not sure about Booth being just a zone player because Booth has really good feet. And usually if you're a corner, you have really good feet. You can play man. Like, if you got good feet, you can play man. That's my opinion. JR, appreciate the super. Well, John Ross ran a 4.2. My point exactly. Although I'm not going to sit there and say Olave is John Ross. I mean, Olave has ball skills. He runs great routes. He can catch. Yeah, Emerson is 6'3" as well. Tariq Woolen could be taken in the third. That's what I'm saying. So why would I trade up to go get Sauce and miss out on all the value that I could get on the back end? Like, get the strap and hit them likes. Yeah, you already know. Hit them likes, yo. I mean, Kobe's a monster, bro. And you know, this is what I'm saying. When I saw, you got to understand how far I go back with this, right? When I saw Pickens play, the game that made me fall in love with Pickens is the same game I believe Kobe Bryant was on the field, because I think it was Cincinnati versus Georgia. Not this year, but last year. I think it was Cincinnati versus Georgia. That's when I saw Davis. That's when I saw Pickens. That's when I saw Kobe Bryant. I believe. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? After Woolen runs under 4.340, he won't be there in the third. I mean, I'm just saying, bro. All these teams don't need corners. We do. At 22, there's going to be a fire corner sitting there waiting for us. Then you could always mess with up. You could always go back and get you a DT. I think what the Raiders should try to do is really buckle down on not trying to get every single position a need. Let's get the best players at the positions, right? But not try to get every position we need. Because we need a linebacker, right? So let's say you went into this draft and said, we're going to dominate the linebacker and cornerback position. Well, when you look at the linebackers, I mean, after you get past, okay, Christian Harris, I'm not fucking with Christian Harris because I believe he's terrible in coverage. But you Chad Muma, I'm not fucking with Brandon Smith. Damone Clark, I like Damone Clark from LSU. But after that, man, it gets a little thin out there in the linebacker position. And we need backers just as much as we need corners. You talk about our linebackers who we have under contract. We only have what we got: Diablo, Perryman, Kwiatkowski, Littleton. Like, we need linebackers. We need linebackers. Omar said, do a mock draft, my brother. I mean, I ain't gonna do that right now, but I will be doing some. Yeah, our linebackers are razor thin, man. Little to nothing. He don't give us a damn thing. Little to none. That's the illest nickname, bro. I think Nakobe Dean, and I know people don't think so, but I think Nakobe Dean and Devin Lloyd is closer than people think, man. And I like Nakobe Dean more. I can't help it. Now I know Lloyd is gonna be better at taking on blocks, but Nakobe Dean just hops off the damn film. Every time you watch him, it's just like, oh, who the fuck was that? Right? Like, he's legit. He's legit. Super legit. Halo Raider, appreciate you, fam. Honcho, the Raiders gonna take Halo Raider with the 22nd pick, 6'1", 245, sideline to sideline linebacker, bro. Stay blessed. Goddamn, bro. 6'1", 245. What the hell you doing in a damn Halo costume? Shit, strap up. Alexander Martinez, appreciate the super. Ziggler said today that they are going to draft the best players and use them at what they are good at. Yeah. You inspired me to get a hair transplant. I needed my line crispy. That's great, man. That's great. I do think the Raiders are going to draft the best players they can, but at the end of the day, if you have a defensive coordinator that's going to play multiple defenses, you're going to need certain types of players. There's just no way around that. There's no way around that. Like, there's no way around that. If you want to run a 3-4, guess what? You need to have a nose tackle, a defensive tackle, nose guard, right? 0 tech, 1 tech, who can double gap. If you don't have a nose that can double gap, you can't run a 3-4. You can't run a 4-3 without a monster of a middle linebacker. You can't run a 4-2-5 without 5 defensive backs. So, yeah, he's going to draft the best players. Yeah, we understand that. But at the end of the day, if you want to run a 4-2-5, you're going to need DBs. You want to run a 3-4, well, that's 4 linebackers. You're going to need linebackers. And I'm going to tell you something that nobody wants to talk about after I get to Philip's question. Honcho, you probably already answered this, but when does the new merch drop? Great show. Keep up the good work. I appreciate you, man. The new merch is going to drop. Season 3 is probably going to drop around draft time, when everybody's going to be around. It's probably going to be draft time. So my point is, in this draft, I would take free agency and go get me bona fide, certified wide receiver help, right? In the draft, I'm going to go linebacker. I'm going to get my DT, and I'm going to get my corners. And I know a lot of y'all don't want to see that because you felt like last year we took Gillespie, we took Merrick, we took Hobbs. Yeah, we did all those things. But we're probably going to lose Hayward. We don't know what Mullen is at this point. And honestly, let's just call a spade a spade. I think there's 4 cornerbacks right now in this draft that's better than Mullen. Nobody going to want to hear that. Nobody going to want to hear that, but it's the truth. There's 4 cornerbacks right now better than Mullen. You feel me? Robert, appreciate the super. The Raiders gonna take Robert Sonoros, 6 foot 315 DT in the second. I don't even know who the fuck. Who the fuck? I think DTs are a little thin too in this draft, honestly. I mean, once you get to Winfrey, I was high on Haskell Garrett last year, but I don't know about this year. I think Travis Jones is decent from UConn. Jordan Davis. I like Devontae. I'm not a fan of Davis. I really ain't. And I'm not getting nobody. I'm not getting the LSU kid Farrell because it sounds like Farrell too much for me. I think DT is a little thin in this draft as well. So you might have to holler at free agency for that. But I'm going to tell you right now, something that people don't want to talk about. And you know me, I'm going to talk about it because this is what I do. Like your boy Arnett. What you mean? I never said Arnett was better than Mullen. What you talking about, bro? Don't come in here and don't try to box with God, man. Your arms ain't long enough. Just take it easy, boy. You got a little too much dip on your chip right now. I don't think Davis is overrated. I just think that he's not overrated. I just don't know if he's as good as people think for the entire game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but after Mathis from Bama and Winfrey, it's really slim at DT for me. I did love no. I didn't love Arnett coming into the draft. Don't get it twisted, Rico. Don't get it twisted. I did not love Arnett coming into the draft. So you can kiss my ass with that. I loved Arnett coming into his second year. Nobody ever heard me clamoring for Damon Arnett on draft night. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. I will smoke your boots right now, Rico. Uncle Rico. Okay? Nobody heard me say anything about Damon Arnett being drafted in the first round on draft night. No. Didn't say that. I thought Damon Arnett was going to take a jump from his first to second year. That's what I said. I stand by that. And I was wrong. But you're wrong every day of your life, Rico. You wrong right now. But I ain't even gonna smoke him like that, yo. He don't got the arsenal for me to even have to open up on him. I ain't even got to up it on him. I'ma never let you forget Arnett. Yeah, that was my man's. But that's a clown thing to do, is to be like, you had 190 takes, and I'm gonna remind you about the one you were wrong about. Like, chill out, bro. Chill out. All right, a little too much dip on your chip, man. Chill out, Rico. That shit sound like a cop. But we gotta talk about something that nobody really want to talk about, and that's the fact that the Raiders are going to have to address at some point this offseason and this draft somebody to play on the edge. Ooh, I know y'all don't want to talk about that. I know y'all don't want to talk about that, Daryl. What's up? Yeah, some people scared of being wrong. I know, right? I ain't scared. I said what I said. Shit, I was wrong. But damn, I was right about a whole bunch of shit. How about you don't let me forget those things? Chump. It's all love, bro. Salute. Oh, okay, Rico. Okay. You see this? You see the shit spinning, though. You see this? Come on now. Don't play with me. I went from braids. I went from a fro to the braids to a fade to the waves. Bro, it's unprecedented, the shit I do out here in front of y'all. Quick boxing question. Canelo or Bivol? I don't know if Bivol got enough in the tank to fuck with Canelo, man. I don't know if he got enough in the tank. But as far as, and I don't think Benavidez has a chance of beating Canelo. He's too soft in the belly. Pacey Ziegler, Kelly, McDaniels, and Graham working together to get free agents and draft players got me so excited. Yeah, now I feel you, bro. You ain't got to pause that. We grown men in here. We ain't got to pause that. I know what's up. I mean, but the thing is that Yannick is so poor against the run that Nassif's not a long-term answer. You might think Kuntz is a long-term answer. I don't know. Which means is why you're going to have to address it. Like, you don't know what you have there. He's a barber now. Oh, shit. Y'all love fast bums. I'm just saying, yeah, that's why the fourth. Yeah, but my shit looking plush. Oh, my gosh, bro. I don't care. That's what I mean. Like, I'm not against Kuntz. I don't know if he's the answer. But I know Yannick's not the answer. I said it last year. I didn't think we got good value for him. You know? I just didn't think we got good value for him. I think Kuhn's gonna get an opportunity. He might get an opportunity, but I just don't know if he's I don't know if he's a long-term answer right there. I don't. Make a shirt that says Tsunami Honcho. Ain't nobody gonna wear that shit but me. I gotta make a shirt that y'all want to wear. Like, read my comment. That's definitely a shirt. But yeah, we gotta look, guys. At the end of the day, I think the Raiders need to address the offensive line. If I had to rank it, like if I had to go power rankings, I would go wide receiver. I would go wide receiver, corner. I can't do that. I can't do that. I would go linebacker, wide receiver, corner, DT. That's what I would go. I don't like any Michigan guys for the Raiders except the running back. The running back for Michigan, I forget his name, but he was straight. He was sturdy. He was sturdy. He was sturdy. Do I dare to call you Julian, or is it Julian? What's up, Honcho? Greetings from East LA. Oh, it's definitely Julian. Cornerback, O-line, wide receiver, linebacker. Raiders acting. We in the same area. Honcho is one of the only men who can say I don't know in the Raider content arena. That's a new t-shirt. I don't got the answers. I really don't. Honcho look like he from East LA. Yeah, people say that. People say that. Kuntz isn't good enough to replace Yannick. I mean, Yannick is terrible against the run. Yannick is terrible against the run. I don't know, man. You know, I'm gonna have to make a trip out there. I gotta go to the West Coast, man. I gotta get out there one day, man. Biggest needs, O-line, DT, middle linebacker. I agree with you in the sense that I think the Raiders are gonna address wide receiver and corner in free agency. I really do. Honcho can replace Yannick. Nah. I ain't built for that shit. I can replace Abram in coverage. Ain't no way you beat me deep. I'll just keep backing up. Farrell is good against the run. Yeah, but I think that ship is sailed. I'm not going to the draft. Honcho pulling up the flag football game. Nah. I can't, bro. Like, I can't. That's just like, you know what I mean? Like, if they was paying me, if you want to pay, if you would said, look, winning team is getting 20 racks, shit, best believe me and wasted on the way. Getting wasted on the way. You heard me? Straight like that. Get Robbie Anderson from the Panthers. Oh, I like Robbie Anderson. No, I don't. I'm thinking about somebody else. Hell no. I don't fuck with Robbie Anderson. Hell no. Appreciate the super though, big time, Willie. We need experience on offense and some young snipers on. That's what I'm saying, Calvin. I agree. I think offensively, whether it's the offensive line or the wide receivers, we should go veteran there. Like, we should go proven talent there. And then when it comes to defense, get those young thoroughbreds like Nate Hobbs, man, like Trayvon Merrick, yo, like go and get them, like Max Crosby. Go and find you some of them, you know what I'm saying? Some of them difference makers, yo. That's why I'm saying I can't reach for a wide receiver at 22. And if that's the case, I'll trade my 22 and go to like 28, 29 and get an extra pick. You know I like DJ Shark. Stop acting like y'all didn't watch my video earlier. I got the list right here. It's right here. Focus in on that. You see what it is? DJ Chark is my, where is that? It's my, it's this finger. It's my number one receiver this offseason. Come on, man. Sebastian, you assuming Honcho's gender? What you mean? I'm a he, him. I ain't even mean that wasn't a joke, man. Whoever's out there that got those titles next to their shit. I'm just saying, I'm a him. I am him. I'm him. I just like what DJ Shark brings to the table, man. He's tall, he's rangy, he runs a 4.3 40, perfect red zone threat. You know what I'm saying? Vinny, I already said I like Booth. All right, if I had to rank my top 5 corners right now, and I'm only talking about the corners I think the Raiders can get. Okay, I'm not gonna do Stingley and Sauce. Okay, I'm probably going Booth. I'm going Booth. I'm going McDuffie. Where's my list at? I'm going. No, actually, yeah. I'm going Alam. I'm going Kyler Gordon. I just like his versatility to go inside and out. Pause. And then I'm going Tariq Woolen. Now these are the ones I think the Raiders can get. Then I'm gonna go Kobe. So these are the ones that I think the Raiders can get. Was actually proper use of pronouns. I appreciate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. Those are the 6 guys I think realistically the Raiders could target in the early to mid rounds. I'm not mad at Emerson. I'm not mad. Wait, hold on. Is that what I'm even thinking of? You talking about Emerson from Mississippi State? I wouldn't be mad at them, but I'm just saying for me, the guys that I wouldn't be mad if the Raiders targeted. I don't think this is first round. DJ Shark. I know I say his name like that all the time. I would say Booth, McDuffie, Alam, Kyler Gordon, Tariq Woolen, and Kobe Bryant. Those are 6 guys. And of course, there's more. There's more. But those are the top 6 guys that I've been gravitating to every time I'm starting to watch the all 22s and shit like that. Those are the kind of guys that I'm starting to gravitate to. All right. Now, of course, there's going to be more guys. Emerson is a dog. Even when you look at somebody like Josh Jobe from Alabama, there's a couple guys, but I like Kobe Bryant, man, a lot, man. I like Kobe Bryant a lot. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I wish his name wasn't Kobe Bryant. And if you ever watch this, if the Raiders draft you, please, I'm not hating on you. But come on, man. Come on. All right. I wish it wasn't Kobe Bryant. But it is. He's right there with a C. I ain't mad at that. I think the Raiders have to draft 2. I think they have to draft 2 corners this draft. I absolutely think they have to draft 2 corners. Jabril Peppers can follow Patrick Graham, but he's not going to be the answer. Tariq Mullen, Trayvon Mullen's brother. No, I'm good on the Mullins. Or did I say Mullen? Am I pronouncing motherfucker's name wrong? I ain't say no Mullen. I didn't say Mullen. You lost faith in Trayvon. I didn't lose faith in Trayvon, but if you first of all, hold on. First of all, hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. First of all, first and foremost, let me shout my boy out. I don't know how I missed this. Shout out my boy Eric Jones, man. Welcome to the Mafia, man. Appreciate you. Welcome to the fam. The thing is about Trayvon, if you've watched any of my film, I know I can't change his name. I respect it. It's Kobe Bryant, but he ain't Kobe Bryant, but he Kobe Bryant, but he ain't never gonna be Kobe Bryant, but he really Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? Tariq Woolen. Oh, I keep calling him Tariq Mullen. My bad. I wrote Woolen down. My bad. I wrote Woolen down. My bad. I'm fucking wilding. Sorry about that. The thing about Trayvon Mullen is that I never was a fan of his fundamentals and just the way he plays the position. He's too handsy for me. And he feels like he gets caught flat-footed, shit like that. Like I'm just not a big fan of his skills, like his fundamentals, like his technique. I'm not a fan of his technique at all. Not a fan of his technique. And I always said on a good team, Mullen would be a number 2 corner. He wouldn't be the number 1 corner. And I don't think he should be a number 1 corner for us. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all hit the likes, subscribe to the channel. Hit me up on Instagram and Twitter, both at Raider Honcho. Definitely hit me up on Twitter because I be getting cooked. Boy, I be getting cooked on Twitter. For no good reason. Just because people don't like me. Honcho, how much does Merrick role change in the new scheme? I think they're probably going to just use him more to what he can do. I mean, Trayvon Merrick is a guy who can play man. Right? He's a guy who's coming from a quarter system to where you had him playing thirds. Right? So he probably wasn't even the best. He wasn't even in the best situation for him because even though he played single high, he was playing single high from a quarters perspective. All right. Now, if y'all need me to break it down, let me know. I get the whiteboard. I'll show y'all. But I think now in this new defense, when you're talking about a 3-4, well, you have a natural 2 high safety. You're talking about a 4-2-5. You have a 2 high safety look. And I think he's not going to be responsible for so much of the field. Right? Even though he covered the field great, I don't think he needs to be responsible for that much of the field. Leave Twitter is toxic. Nah, I enjoy it, yo. I enjoy the back and forth. I enjoy the back and forth. I enjoy the back and forth. I just don't like when people don't know how to argue and they start getting personal. You know what I'm saying? I don't like when they try to get all personal and shit. Like, you can't say I don't know nothing about football just because you can't beat me in an argument. Like, I do know something about football. And let me be clear, like, I feel like I fall on the side of the players and the coaches. So if you're like one of those people that's just like, what do they call a civilian? Like, if you're just a civilian, I could understand why you would be mad at me because, like, I don't want to act like I know more than y'all, but it's just some people just know more than some people. It is what it is, right? It just is what it is. But I fall on the side of the players and coaches. So I'm going to give you the perspective of the players and coaches because I am a former player and a coach, not in the NFL. Never claimed to be that, right? Was definitely not good enough to go to the NFL. Definitely not big enough. But the thing is like, you think an NFL player wants to hear what somebody on Twitter thinks of his technique? Probably not. If that person never played football, if that person don't know what it's like to be inside of those white lines. I'm a basketball coach, a football coach. You think I want to hear somebody's dad, who's a fucking car salesman, be like, oh, you should be blitzing more? And it's like, bitch, we are blitzing. You just don't know what it looks like because you don't know shit about football. I think those are the people that don't understand that that's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying you can't have no opinions. You can have an opinion. But at the end of the day, if you don't actually know how to do the shit, you shouldn't be the loudest one talking about how to do the shit. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Nobody wants to hear that. Like, nobody would want somebody to go to your job who doesn't do what you do for a living and tell you how you could do it better. It'd be like, bro, you don't even know what the fuck I'm doing over here. Like, you don't know what I'm doing. Dude, I'm so excited to see the DBs. Yeah, I'm about to do a special live for the defensive backs. Like, I'm about to do a special live for the defensive backs. That's a fact. Raider Nation, Raider tank season is a weirdo. Man, there's a couple weirdos on that motherfucker. And somebody try to play me too. Like, crazy. I hope Carr throws for 30 plus touchdowns. I don't care. I just want to win games. Hey, Honcho, are you going to Doc's football game in Vegas? Nah. I think they should stream it and let me do the commentating. They should let me commentate on that shit. You know what I'm saying? They should let me commentate on that shit. People nowadays be tripping. Yeah, they be tripping. Because the platform gives a voice to people that don't deserve to have shit to say. It just is what it is. It is what it is. Let's go, Honcho. What do you think about Christian Watson? I think Christian Watson earned himself some money today. But I still think he's a second-round pick. Honcho ain't trying to go cause I'll smoke his boot. Oh, ain't trying to go because I'll smoke his boots. All right. That'll never happen. Okay, first of all, because you got to understand, like I play with this, like my football IQ, and if you are faster than me, well, I'm just gonna give you some space, and I'm gonna guess that there's not gonna be a quarterback that good, and I'll just make it look like you're open, and then I'm just gonna go intercept the ball, and I'm gonna laugh at you every single time, and I'm gonna do it over and over and over. Okay, so whatever, bro, it don't matter. You know how many kids I have to race every single day that be like, Coach Marcus, I smoke you. I'm like, line it up. Line it up. Okay. I'm still running shit. What do you think? Well, I didn't see that. Ship out Brian Edwards. Nah, don't ship out Brian Edwards yet. Let's see it then. See what? What the fuck do you want to see? What do you want to see? Me guard somebody who's old and out of shape? Like, okay. But it ain't gonna be in Las Vegas. Why I gotta travel all the way to Las Vegas to show you I'm nice? Come out here. Come to Jersey. We got grass. Shit, we got breathable air. Why I gotta come out there? If Docs is playing QB, I'm going to the house all day. He ain't gonna throw that shit my way. He better throw that shit over there by Andy. What's your 40? I don't know, man. I would still think I could run a 4.5 40. I think I can still run a 4.5. And I'm about to get in shape. I started a diet 2 days ago after y'all killed me that I posted those French fries on Twitter. I mean on Instagram. Ain't grass in Jersey. We got grass in Jersey, but it don't be out here until like May. During them winter months, it ain't grass. That shit just hard dirt. Why y'all laughing? I'm 42 and old. My best years were in my 20s. Damn. I felt that, bro. I ain't in my 40s yet. I ain't in my 40s. Hell no. Nah, son. If Andy guard me, just throw the oh, that's why y'all laughing. Cause I say he gonna throw that shit over there to Andy. Now, Andy probably gonna be the center. He gonna probably be the center. Spotlight gonna be the nose guard. They gonna be battling, yo. Andy and Spotlight gonna be battling. They gonna be battling, yo. Derek Carr gonna sign for less, knowing we can get Devontae. Yo, just stop thinking about Devontae. Just stop thinking about Devontae. Dimitri, you just saw the new Batman movie? Was that shit fire? I want to see that shit. Jersey got no green. Not doing March. You damn right. 2 Mississippi count them blitz. Yeah, right. Your Spotlight Andy gonna be going at it, bro. They're gonna fucking double team Spotlight with Samoan. And then Sanjeet and Spotlight gonna be going against Andy and Samoan. That's gonna be the offense and defensive line right there. For real. Honcho Andy said he wasn't gonna cook some boots. He wasn't? Huh? Hammer the edge rusher? Yeah, hammer the edge rusher. But they're gonna have Watts. Watts gonna be out there lurking, yo, coming out of the backfield, getting that chip block. He gonna be in the flat. Doc's gonna hit him in the flat all the time. Simone and Andy need to run lineman one-on-ones. Yeah, we need, yo, if the content creators could meet up and do like a legit combine, that shit would be fire. That shit would be so fire. Where the skill players at? Well, you already know. First of all, I probably have to play quarterback on my team just because I do have quarterback experience, but I would much rather play wide receiver. But I might play quarterback, and they best to not blitz the boy because I'm Michael Vick in that shit all the way down the field. You heard? I'm not throwing that shit to nobody. Big time Willie. Could Brian Edwards be the number one? No. On him being the number one, and hell no to Deshaun Jackson resigning. Not because he ain't good, just because he ain't good as he used to be. We need the content creators to make a booster club so everybody can link. Yeah, but they so far away, bro. Like, I don't fly. Like, I'm not getting on no fucking plane, risking my life to go hang out with some motherfuckers that I only see on YouTube. Like, what the fuck? Like, what you doing this weekend? Oh, I'm taking off of work to go visit my man from YouTube. Like, what? Hell no. Why Raider Nation just lineman? Oh, I can't see that. Dirty said he playing QB. Doc's playing wide receiver. Yeah, I'm locking that. I'm locking that all day. I'm locking that shit. I'm locking that shit. Like, stop playing with me. Like, I'm locking. Like, stop. Unless the quarterback is, who playing quarterback? Wi-Fi Willie? Who they said playing quarterback? I know he ain't say Wi-Fi. That motherfucker, like, he can't throw a grape. OG should be a coach. No, OG, no, chill. I'm going to ref the flag football game. That's what's up. It's if Stu playing. See, now me and Stu, I play corner. He plays safety. It's a no-fly zone. Cause this shit is going from flag to rough touch real quick. Okay, real quick. Raid is going. Ray look like he might be able to do some work. He light skinned. I'm always gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. He gonna be able to do some work. OG playing quarterback? Oh hell no. I ain't going to this shit. Y'all just convinced me not to go. Raid ain't playing ain't no fucking linebackers in a fucking flag football game. Wi-Fi Willie can't play outside in the rain. That tinfoil. Y'all funny. Stu and Honcho can't be on the. No, me and Stu on the same team. Fuck that. Fuck that. Me and Stu is on the same team. I'm telling you right now, that should be lights out. Man, I'm going low, he going high. We the Bash Bros. I'm saying it right now. Me and Stu is the Bash Bros of the fucking YouTube content creators. I'll put Doc's in there too, because I know Doc's gonna come through with the fucking forearm shiver to the neck. That shit funny. That shit hella funny, yo. Honcho would pick. I'm definitely getting a pick six is a fact. That would happen. That shit would happen. Only because it's flag football. I mean, it's gonna be some bad throws out there. It's flag. It's just, I mean, you know, it's tough. Flag football was always tough for me. Mitchell, what position is Mitchell Rand's playing? Mitchell Rand's a college athlete, yo. Don't sleep on him. He probably gonna play quarterback. He was a pitcher, I think. Bro, why don't you fly? Bitch, because planes be crashing. What you mean? Mitchell Rand is going to play quarterback. So it'd be Mitchell Rand's on one team, Doc's the quarterback of the other team. I'm setting this shit up. They better get the fucking, I'll be coaching that shit through the headset. Me and Mitch, boy, Stu can still rock us through Casper. Huh? Fuck that mean? Cars be crashing? No, but I drive the car. I don't fly the, like, what I'm saying is like, if I crash my car, like, yo, that's my fault. Like, I'm driving it. What if the pilot having a bad day and he like off his game and shit? Like, that ain't got shit to do with me. He just tripping. Underarm pitch? Nah, don't play my man Mitch like that, yo. Mitch probably better athlete than half of us. The amount of car crashes I seen. The fuck is you, a crossing guard? Honcho Island, Rapsies. Robert. Oh shit, that's your name. This motherfucker told me the Raiders are gonna draft him. I'm like, I never heard of that motherfucker. I'm glad I didn't act like I knew who that was, yo. I'm gonna go and give Andy the Aaron Donald treatment. Okay, damn. Now Andy gonna hold it down, bro. Mitch be the ball shaver. That's OD. That's fucking OD, bro. That's OD. Yeah, I just caught that was his fucking name. Yo, that's crazy. You hit a 400-foot bomb off Mitch? What you mean, like baseball? Nobody care about that shit. Baseball don't even care about baseball. That motherfucker ain't playing. I'm just running out the bubble, the double move all day. Out there, easy money. Yeah, if the double move is but that shit ain't gonna work on me, because if you hit me with a double move, I'm just gonna tackle you. Fuck it. I'll take the penalty. You ain't finna catch no shit on me. Nobody take no video. The video gonna be like, damn, yo, Honcho fucking pass interference the shit out of him. Straight like that. Motherfuckers be hating Renz in here. I don't know why people hate Mitchell Renz. I don't know why. Who put that? Nobody cares that he just became a fan. Nobody cares. I don't care. I don't care. Like, who the fuck am I to be like, oh, you only been a fan for 3 years? I don't give a fuck. Huh? Y'all gotta chill with all the ball shaving jokes though, man, because I ain't trying to read that shit. Bubble screen, I'll take it to the crib. Okay, Sebastian. Not on me. I'm tackling the shit out you. Ran school people hate cuz his company sells out hard. I don't know. All I know is I got mad waves right now. Wasted. I'm locking you up. You ain't. I don't think you locking wasted. I don't think so. Khalil Shakur, that's my boy, yo. Bought to you by Manscaped. Damn, that's what he gonna say after he scored a touchdown on one of you clowns. He gonna fucking rip his shirt open, and that shit gonna be a freshly manscaped chest. Raider Nation Limited. Only way you locking me up is if you the. Oh shit! Hell no, he still can't lock you up. We ain't look. The police can't even get us. Stop playing with him, wasted. If he can't hurdle no gates and dip between no cuts, he ain't catching us. That's a Fendi. That's a Fendi. Maize and Blue, what's up with it, man? Who stood out to me? I think Dotson stood out to me. Olave stood out to me. Watson stood out to me. I think George Pickens running a good time stood out. But yeah, yo, if Wasted is in here, man, yo, make sure you go follow him on all his platforms and subscribe to his channel. I ain't gonna call him no up and comer because shit, we all up and coming. Like, fuck that. Ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no seniority over here, son. Son putting out good content. Go support that. But I'm just letting y'all know right now. The Beast Coast is in the building. Don't get it twisted like we can't play. Like, come on, son. Don't be playing with us. Don't be playing with us. I'm telling you right now, the police chase us. We hopping hella gates. That's a Fendi. Bring Wasted on Honcho. I will, man. I will, but I don't want to waste it. No pun intended. Then that shit was fire. But I wasn't trying to do that. I'm not going to waste the opportunity to bring Wasted on here. I'm going to wait till it's a big deal. So I'm probably going to be around draft. So draft night, if he not busy, you know what I'm saying? We bring him up here. You already know what it is. But I'm not going to waste it and just have him out here just to be out here like, yo, come on to my show. We just kicking it right now. If I'm going to bring him on, that shit going to be a movie. Sky was a problem. I like Sky. Where Henny Honcho at? I ain't drinking no Henny right now, bro. Fuck that. I got to be up early tomorrow. Who faster? You are wasted? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, shit, I don't know him. I don't know. Oh yeah, for sure. Wasted. We're gonna get you in there, yo. We're gonna link up. We're gonna get it right. We're gonna get it right, yo. Like we ain't gonna do it just to do it, bro. We're gonna make that shit right. That shit gonna be a movie for sure. For sure. I just like my speed at my age. Like I just think my speed at my age is legit. Yo, Wasted, you 45? I would have never thought, yo. You don't got no Jamaican in your blood? We need a defensive tackle. Tired of the 1-year deals. Cornerback Mullen is hurt all the time. Linebacker has been ignored for years. Bring in new blood. I agree. I think you gotta go linebacker and I think I go linebacker and cornerback heavy in this draft. Yo, Wasted, do you have any Jamaican in your blood, yo? Let me know right now because that's the only way you can look that young. What he said. Let me know right now, yo, because you gotta have Jamaican in your blood, yo. If you look that young, yo, at 45, I ain't gonna lie to you. And that's an East Coast thing, and people in the West don't understand that. Wasted and Honcho go remake Paid in Full. Yo, that's great. He said, "Oh, he got Nigerian." Okay, that's the just straight. Oh yeah, black don't crack, yo. Damn, bro. Shit. Damn. 45. No wonder you be kicking that fucking that calmness. I haven't reached that level of maturity yet. You be calm. Not me. I'll be ready to spark on one of these. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. But yeah, man, as far as wide receivers today, man, let me give you the 5 wide receivers. So I gave you my DBs. I gave you the DBs. Honcho got Puerto Rican. I'm not Puerto Rican at all. That shit is crazy. Like I'm a fraud. When I go somewhere and I go to the barbershop all the time, I gotta tell her like, yo, no habla español. Okay, un momento. Don't fuck up while you on the phone and shit. All right, here we go. Let me give you some wide receivers that I like. Okay. I like the Lave, but I'm already over that because everybody like him now. I like Sky. I thought Sky looked good. I thought Dotson looked real good. Tolbert looked good, but I was never really a big fan of Tolbert. Pickens, y'all know I love the Pickens. I think we can get him late. Obviously, I like Justin Ross. I like Alec Pierce, but I'm not gonna put that. Khalil Shakur. Right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 guys, and I would throw. I probably throw Wendell in there, but he's a little on the shorter side for me. Christian Watson. I'll put Watson in there. So those are the 6 receivers. Like I gave you 6 DBs, but those are 6 receivers now that I look at, and these are not the Drake Londons or the Burks, but 6 receivers that I'm looking at is Sky, Dotson, Pickens, Ross, Shakur, and Watson. Those are 6 guys that I would love for the Raiders to target after what I saw today, but even before what I saw today. And a lot of they would have been in there, but not everybody on them. So, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that 22. I'm not saying that pick 22. It's not what I'm saying. Olave's fire, though. Honcho, you'll go in the first round? Nah, hell no. See? Sky Moore, Pickens, and Ross. See, that's what I mean. Like that's why it's gonna be a great show when we get you on, bro. And if you listen to the names I just named, like that's not including London. That's not including Burke. That's not including Olave. That's not J-Mo. Like I'm not gonna talk about the names that everybody knows. You know, I'm not gonna talk about the name that everybody knows. Now, I would like to get Wasted on here soon because I do want to talk to him about the fact that he's not as big as I am, pause, on Nakobe Dean. I love Nakobe Dean, and I know you like, I think you like old boy from Oklahoma, but I also think that you're a Lloyd guy. But I like Nakobe Dean, man. So we're gonna get on there and chop it up about that as well. Those Georgia guys on defense look impressive. Yeah, they do. Moore only 5'10" though, but he's fast. Yeah. But I mean, guys, let's be real. The difference between 5'10" and 6 foot is not that much. So if you like Olave and he's 6 foot, but you don't like Moore because he's 5'10", like, come on. I mean, OBJ is 5'11". And Dotson, to me, plays like OBJ. I like Justin Ross in the second. I love Justin Ross in the second or the third. What's up, Honcho? Just checking in. Aaron, appreciate you, man. I'm just chilling, yo. Nothing crazy. Just chilling on the night. I'm going to finish this second beer and I'm going to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I got work in the morning. Oh, shit. Man, if we could get Tariq Woolen in the third, yeah, that'd be fire. I got him on my list. That's my top 6 right now. I got him on there. I got Booth, McDuffie, Alam, Kyler Gordon, Tariq Woolen, and Kobe Bryant as my 6 that are under the radar, not the Stingleys or the Sauces or anything like that. If you're 5'11" and have longer arms, I'm guessing you're saying it evens out. If that's what you're saying, I agree. Wild Turkey, what's up? What's up? Make sure y'all like the damn video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Hit me up on Instagram and Twitter, both at Raider Honcho. I like the linebacker from Cincinnati Beavers. Going to be a hitter. Yeah, but you know what? We need some, like when you think about the way the offenses are being built in the NFL, you kind of need linebackers that can cover. You're going to need linebackers that can cover, yo. You're going to need linebackers that can cover. So, I mean, the linebackers that can hit is all good, but that's almost like obsolete right now. You need linebackers that can go sideline to sideline. You need linebackers that can cover. And that's why I like Nakobe Dean. You're right. The wide receiver depth in this draft is crazy. I think wide receiver depth is crazy. I think cornerback depth is pretty crazy too. So if you're going to attack linebacker and you're going to attack DT, you got to go early on those positions. And I know everybody wants a Olave and everybody wants this wide receiver here. What if Drake falls? And you got to stop looking at it like that, because the value you're going to get from receiver in the later rounds is high. The value you're going to get from linebacker and cornerback in the later rounds is like linebacker, you're not going to get in the later rounds. You're not going to get a good linebacker in later rounds, in my opinion, in this draft. Wide receivers are deep. Corners are deep. Linebackers and DTs, if that's where you want to go, you're going to have to go to that early. You're going to have to go to that early. Straight like that. You don't take a linebacker in the first round. Why? Why you don't take a linebacker in the first round? There's been plenty of linebackers in the last few years that have gone in the first round that are studs. Why wouldn't you take one? Who am I taking in the first? It depends who's available, and it depends what we did in free agency. But in my opinion, if Nakobe Dean is there at 22, I'm taking him. Point blank, period. If Booth is there at 22, I'm probably taking him. That's it. That's it. And y'all don't have to like that. If I don't know if his name is Wyatt, defensive tackle from Georgia, if he's there at 22, I'm taking him. I'm not going to take Alam at 22 because I feel like Alam might fall. That linebacker from Penn State you talking about is shitty at tackling. He has a 17.2% missed tackle percentage. Yeah. Devin Lloyd's not going to be there at 22. I doubt that. Hold on, Swole Honcho. You must be doing the rocks arm workouts. Nah, bro. It's just my regular shit. I ain't been in the gym. I'm on a diet right now. So I ain't been in the gym in a couple weeks. I ain't going to lie to you. This is what it is. This is my natural being. You feel me? Ray don't like Dean. That's okay. Tell me why you don't like Dean, though. Why don't you like Dean? And then when you tell me why you don't like Dean, tell me if that matters for the type of defense we're going to run. That's what I don't understand is like, I understand if you don't like a certain player for a scheme fit, but if you know you're going to be playing a scheme where you have to cover, your linebackers have to cover, then why don't you like Dean? Like, why don't you like him? I don't understand, man. He probably has the most range out of anybody in the draft, in my opinion. Dean sideline to sideline, Demon wouldn't be. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't understand. Like, if we got Dean at 22, and then in the second round we were able to get Woolen, or we were able to get Kobe Bryant later, to me, you just locked up your linebacker in a corner. And then you can still get wide receivers like Pickens. You can still get Scott Moore. You can still get some of these other guys in there. You can come away with a lot of talent and a lot of value in this draft if you do it right. I'll be doing a mock draft soon, but obviously it's going to be after we see the combine shit. Like, I can't do a mock draft right now until after combine. I do like boy from Oklahoma. I'm gonna try not to call him Asamoah, because I want to call him Asamoah, but I know it's not his name. But I think that he's also a sideline guy. If I'm drafting Dean, I need to have a stout front D line. Yeah, but I feel like you're only saying that because other people tell you that. I feel like you're saying that because people tell you that. He's not a middle linebacker. And he doesn't have to play middle linebacker. So he's not taking on the same blocks that a middle linebacker would be taking on. He's gonna be playing in an overhang. which means he's not going to be blocked most of the times, in my opinion. If you put him where you have Corey Littleton, well, shit, he's not being blocked by the big boys. He's going to be an overhang player in the 4-2-5. He's going to be an overhang player in the 3-4. Those 4-3 linebackers have to take on more blocks than the 3-4. 3-4, you're going to have your middle linebacker and your strong inside backer. I think the Kobe Dean will play perfect on the outside. That's just my opinion. Do we draft best player available, or do we draft best player available based on position with the least depth in this year's draft? I mean, that's always hard. I think I would just take the best player on my board. Like if I make a board of 50 players, right? And we start crossing off the names. When it's my pick, I'm going to take the guy I have graded the highest. Bro, it's crazy. That's like saying Bobby Wagner only good because of his line. Yeah, it's just I just think the whole he played in front of a good line. Yeah, I agree, but I would say an NFL D line is gonna be better than most D lines you're gonna play behind. So, like, I mean, shit. He's gonna be playing behind Max Crosby, Yannick, and whoever the fuck else they get at nose guard. But you gotta stop thinking that, like, you're talking about talent. He's not going to be the same player he is in college. You're talking about being developed. I think they'll find a way to develop him to where he's going to learn how to get off blocks. There's a certain way to do it, whether it's dip and rip, whatever the technique is they teach you. I think that he's good enough with his talent to be able to adapt to what's going on in front of him. That's just what I think. Do you draft O-line? I think at some point you got to take O-line. You got to. Hell yeah, Kobe is nice. Gruden's board was hella garbage. Hella garbage. Hella garbage. Kobe be getting burnt by 12-year-old girl flag football players and OG. Kobe? What you talking about? They said the same shit about Raekwon Smith coming out. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Especially because he's undersized. When you see a linebacker that's 6 foot, 225, you're thinking he's a small linebacker. But at the end of the day, man, good players just find a way to be good. Santi James, what are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? What kind of shit is you on? Dean played behind a monster line and won't be the same in the NFL. Okay, so keep that same energy when a team drafts him and he's fucking good. Like, what LSU linebacker didn't play behind a monster line? Like, you'll tell me that he played behind a monster line, but it'll be the same person that tells me Davis is overrated. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. I think that he's a good fucking player, and I think he plays well in space, and I think he can cover. He might not have to cover man to man. He might not be able to cover a tight end man to man, but he can cover space. He can cover. I'm just saying, bro. Don't fall for the hype of he got to have a monster D line in front of him. Well, shit, having Max Crosby in front of you ain't that damn bad. Kyle, what's up? Do you think there will be any good free agents after June 1st? We won't have space until then. I don't know. It's the NFL, bro. They'll find a way to get space. If that's what they want to do, they'll find a way to get it done. What do you think about Quay and the second or third? Well, shit, man. What the fuck you talking about? One name basis. Who the hell is Quay? I don't know no goddamn Quay. You gonna have to elaborate on his name. They say that like the D line wasn't the strength of our defense at times. That's true too. That's facts. That's valid. I mean, goddamn, you got to get that's like saying I'm gonna draft this corner, but you better have a D line to get pressure on the quarterback because you can't guard him for too long. Like, yeah, well, obviously, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just part of the game. But I think we'll be all right. I think he'll be all right. I think he'll be all right in the NFL. He's a fucking stud, man. He's an absolute stud. Absolute fucking stud. me see. Let me see. Let me see. I probably only got like 20 more minutes on here, if that, maybe 10 minutes. Walker is a Georgia Bulldog linebacker. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know much about him, honestly. Dean is good and he can play in the middle as well if he puts on more weight. Christian Watson looks good from an athletic standpoint after the draft. You mean after the combine? Honcho, you tripping? First round linebacker picks over the last 26 draft have an 80. What the fuck is it like? All right, let me ask you a question. Are you talking about linebackers drafted in the first round? Or are you talking about linebackers drafted in the first 10 picks? Like, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Not every draft is the same. So what I'm saying to you is that if you get a stud linebacker and you're at pick 22, that's not the same as if you pick the linebacker at pick 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. Like you're at pick 22. Like, come on, my boy. Like, you're doing too much, yo. You're doing too much. Yeah, I respect your opinion, bro. No, I hope you ain't think I disregarded or dismissed your opinion. I respect it. But damn, like, I mean, so 87%. Okay, so I want to be part of the other percentage that got it right. Quay Walker 6'4". That size don't mean nothing. Pause. Like the size, like I don't care. I want football players. I want football players. Honcho, any of your high school boys we need to watch in college? Negative. Negatron. Oh, he's referring to Raiders picks? Well, come on, bro. Get over it. Get over it. Did the wide receivers catch as well? It's just run the 40. I only saw the gauntlet shit. I know that was a pause. I already said that. Honcho, you will coach JUCO or nah? I would if I had the opportunity, but right now I'm working on my credit so I can go. I definitely think I'm going to try to move up. I'm going to try to learn the game as much as I can, kind of hone my craft and kind of get my style of what kind of defensive coordinator I want to be, and then like try to move on up to the ranks. You know what I mean? Like I got a lot of learning to do. Honestly, I've only been a defensive coordinator for 7 games last year, and then before that I was just a DB coach. So there's definitely a lot of shit I got to learn and really kind of craft my style and what I want my style to be as a DC. Honcho, what are your thoughts on who? Then that shit went by quick as fuck. These emails. Shit, well, let me see where it went. Honcho, what are your thoughts on Trayvon Walker? Is that another? Is that a Trayvon Walker? Is that another Georgia boy? Is that the Georgia boy? Rico Sky Moore and Alave had some good hands in the combine from what I saw. I agree. I agree. Trayvon Walker. Is that the dude from Georgia? Is that another Georgia? Let me see. Let me see. That's another boy from Georgia. The fuck is this? God damn, 6'5". DN. Shit. I don't know much about him, man, but I'm looking at his shit right now. It says violent hands, transfer power from hips to hands, Long, powerful at the point of attack. Pause. Stays on his feet throughout the game. Pure power. Occasionally opens. You know what's funny about that? Yo, is he good against the run? Because that's what we need, man. We need to fucking get. I mentioned this before. I don't know if you was in the chat already, but the Raiders are gonna have to address defensive end. They're gonna have to address defensive end because I don't think Yannick is the answer. And I know nobody wants to hear that, but I don't think Yannick is the answer because Yannick is not good against the run. Pacing, appreciate the super. It's still hard to get over Colton over Derwin and Farrell over Devin White and Parker over anybody. I know. Appreciate the super. Thank you so much. But yeah, I don't. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. Um, but yeah, as far as Trayvon Walker, man, I'm shit. It says I'm gonna just tell you his overview right now. Is Walker's a big, rugged run stopper with the playing style and body type to play a 3-4 end. So I like that already off rip because I was saying earlier in the show that the Raiders were going to need to address that position to be able to stop the run. I know everybody wants to fall in love with the name. I'm not about the names. I'm about the game, and I think that Yannick's game isn't what it just doesn't fit for what we're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't fit what we're trying to do. Silver and Black, as a defensive coordinator, which do you prefer, 4-3 or 3-4? I like odd fronts. I always like odd fronts. Odd fronts to me make it harder for the defensive line. So I like odd fronts. I run a 3-4 if you have the backers to do it. Because theoretically, when I run my 3-4, it looks like a 5-2 anyway, unless I want to stack the backers, but I don't usually stack the backers. So I like a 3-4 better. I like a 3-4. And in order to run a 4-3, you have to have a stud middle linebacker. In order to run a 3-4, you got to have a stud defensive tackle. So whichever you have, you play. I like Kingsley from South Carolina in the 3-4. Can get him in the third if we trade up. I don't see the Raiders making too many trades up. But yeah, I mean, shit. I wouldn't be surprised if the Raiders if the Raiders addressed um defensive end at some point. Tsunami Hunch, yeah, you see it, yo, you see it. I'm just vibing. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Just a little shum in the off season. Oh my god, you know my shit is. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. That's not too much. That's called facts. I think Dean is good. I just wouldn't draft a first round. Now you doing too much though. You doing too much. You're doing too much. Because you're saying that it's just your opinion. Okay, so have your opinion. But at the same time, it's like if I feel like from a recruiting or scouting standpoint that a player is good enough to go in the first, I don't give a fuck about the bust rate of drafting linebackers in the first round. I don't care. Like this guy looks like a first round talent to me. He's a first round talent. I thought Trayvon Merrick was a first round talent. He ended up going at 40 something. Now, if we had took him at 17, would anybody have been mad? So I'm just saying, like, I think getting a stud linebacker is very possible in the first round. Not saying the Raiders have to do that. I just think Nakobe Dean is a first round talent. Whether he's on the Raiders or not, I think he's a first round talent. Hopefully, a lot of these wide receivers go early and some players slide to 22. It depends what that board looks like, man. I don't know what these teams need. I haven't looked at what other teams need yet. But everybody knows we need a receiver. Honcho, another fire ass live, bro. I got a dib. Salute you in the nation. That's what's up, Agent Red. Always appreciate you. We got to get you a wrench or something, bro. You got to be a moderator, bro. Straight like that. But yeah, man, I've been on here for an hour and 30, man. I'm about to slide out. Pause. Get a couple questions in, man, right now, man. Get some questions off if you want. And because I'm about to get up out of here, yo. I'm about to get up out of here. So let me know if you got any questions. But hey, we took a kicker in the first. Yeah, that's crazy. That was crazy that happened. But let me know. Let me know if you got any questions, man. Get them in now. I'm about to get up out of here, man. Finishing my brew right now. My man hit me with the buy, Honcho. Peace out, man. Peace out. All right, Sebastian, have a good night, bro. Honcho, the Raiders will draft your tsunami waves at 22 since you always keep them A1. No, I'm just saying, bro. Like, I ain't even trying to style on nobody. How did you get your babies to fall asleep? What? White now, I would have been fine taking in the first. Okay, you already said your dream pick at 22. That's realistic. Why you stealing cups from Applebee's? Yo, this shit is a Raiders cup, my boy. Yo, damn, that camera clean. Yo, somebody take a screenshot of that and send it to me. That shit clean as fuck. Talking about I'm stealing. What one player would you like right now? One player I would like right now, Drake London. I agree. We need to move on from Yannick. I agree. But y'all about to get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody that came through, everybody that supported, everybody that donated. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit me up on Instagram and Twitter, both at Raider Honcho. Become a member tonight, man. Whatever, man. Do all that good shit that all those other YouTubers tell you to do, man. I will be live a little more often going forward. But until the next time, as always, Raider Honcho out.